What up, sports fans? It's your boy HipHoppa, baby. Welcome back to Clint City. And it's time once again for Hoppa's Hip Tips. And of course, it is a special release day, Friday edition, baby. Yeah. It's also Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hope you get lots of nice treats and whatever else. So we got Halloween New Bloods here. If you took your Instagram photo or whatever and joined the contest, good luck to you. Hope you make it in the top 10. What up, Acob? What up, Mecha Colos? Let's do this. Yeah. It's Urban Rivals, baby. You ready to review the New Bloods? Well, I am, so let's do it, baby. Oh, okay, now let's do it. Maybe? Okay, there we go. Thanks, app. Alright, happy Halloween. Deathmatch is a thing now. That's pretty sweet. So that's open. Is it open right now? Let's check it out and see. Training free fight events, EFC Survivor tourney. I guess it's starting soon, right? Is the deal. So I think it starts sometime today, sometime tonight, something like that. Anyway, we'll have Deathmatch over the weekend here. It'll be sweet. I always liked Deathmatch when I was a player, but I haven't been one of these guys that's like, bring back Deathmatch and whatever, you know. But I did really enjoy it when it was a thing. And honestly, like, the thing that really bugged me is when they killed Deathmatch, there were all these Deathmatch missions that I was working on and I didn't finish. And so it's like, and then they killed Deathmatch and you couldn't do those missions anymore. And so people who had done the missions were like ahead of you, and you couldn't catch up to those guys ever now because, like, you know, those missions are gone. You know what I mean? That left me a little bit salty, honestly. But that's okay. Deathmatch is back. We're happy. I don't know if we'll be able to do the missions, like continue working on our Deathmatch missions. I think they took those missions out of the mission, like the interface. So I don't think they're there anymore. Anyway, Deathmatch is a thing, and that'll be cool for filling up your friggin' wheel spins. Maybe that might help with wheel spins. But I thought I would check really quickly here, and it looks like it's just at 1.4 frigging mil, so screw that. Basically, I've built up a couple tickets here, as you can see, and I like to use my tickets. I don't spin on a friggin' on a 1.4 million jackpot, okay, or a 2 million, or even a 3 million, like, you know. And honestly, you're probably not going to hit the jackpot, and that's fine. But when I do spin on the ticket wheel, I like to make sure there's a decent jackpot just in case, right? Because you don't want to land on you don't want to get, like, otherwise it's just a liability, right? If you're spinning like on a 1.5 mil jackpot, right? Then it's a liability. Like, if you land on that space, you're like, oh crap, you know what I mean? Like, you got 1.5 mil. Who cares, right? So I definitely like to stack the jackpot just in case I land on it. I've landed on it twice since I've been spinning it on the wheel. So it doesn't happen that often, but I just like to hedge my bets, you know what I'm saying? Make sure there's a decent jackpot there. You know, 5 mil min, but like 6 mil, 7 mil, that's good. 7 mil plus, that's excellent. So that's kind of how I do the wheel. So we're not going to spin my tickets, unfortunately, because, yeah, there's crap on the wheel right now. But it's Halloween, baby. Let's check out some New Bloods. Yeah. Anyway, Clint City loves Halloween. Well, it's true that monsters are kind of run-of-the-mill around these parts, but we still like dressing up and partying. It's just who we are. Yeah. Be careful, the 4 new recruits are insane, so hold on tight. Xinxinxxt, okay, a Sakrohm who's stratospherically lazy. Edmund, the controversial surgeon and secret brother of Sigmund, mastermind behind the GHEIST scientific board. Bulza, the cult specter recruited by the Nightmare Clan as a destructor. Okay. La Comtesse, the new title that's been given to Ielena, back from the dead thanks to Ghostown. Sweet. Pretty wild, eh? And that's not all. From 8 p.m. this evening, especially for you. Oh yeah, Deathmatch. Okay, so 8 p.m. French time, I guess, is when Deathmatch starts. So Egg Solande. Anyway, there we go. Let's head on over to friggin' iCleanse to check out these friggin' new bloods, baby. So, here are the latest cards. Bulza. Okay, so Bulza is a Fantasy Rivals card. He's the rare. No, there are 2 rares, aren't there? Sweet. So, so we got a couple rares this week. Bulza is a Fantasy Rivals card, so that's pretty sweet. And no semi-Evo stats, really, unless you want to use him as a 6/4 2-star with no ability. I don't know. So at 3 stars, he is a 7/4, standard 3-star stats, but he has Reprisal, Stop Opponent ability. And so, of course, with his Nightmare bonus, that makes him a friggin' all-stop. A Reprisal all-stop, but an all-stop nonetheless. So not bad. Yeah, it's nice for a 3-star, I think. 3-star Nightmare. That's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, I mean, what more can you say? Solid stats, and if you happen, and on 2 of the 4 rounds, he is an all-stop. So sweet. I like it. And of course, the art's pretty cool as well. I like that as well. Cool. And I don't know, though, we already have a Bulma, right, for rescue. Now we have Bulza. Bulza and Bulma. That's going to be a little confusing, maybe, but maybe not. Alright, so next up we got Xinxinxxt, okay? Xinxinxxt. And man, we've been getting a lot of these like XXT cards for Sakrohm for a long time. Seems like they ought to come up with something else other than just slapping an XXT on the end of these cards, but whatevs. Again, no semi-Evo stats here, unless you want to use him as a 6/5 3-star, but, you got Dobbs Legend and other cards that are much better at the 3-star spot there. So at 4 stars, Xinxinxxt, excuse me, is a 7/5 with cancel opponent power and damage mod. That's one of the best abilities in the frigging game, honestly. It basically, it kind of acts as SOA against a lot of cards, but against SOA itself, it doesn't matter, right? Because it just, it doesn't matter if you really lose that ability, unless of course you're facing some, like a Geist or a Roots card with some DR or some attack manipulation or power manipulation, right? But otherwise, yeah, it's a solid ability. And a really solid card. 7/5 stats, pretty standard, pretty solid stats for a 4-star Sakrohm. And of course, he has the Sakrohm bonus to help him out. And yeah, it's decent. I like it. It's a good solid 4-star. And I think this will definitely see some play. I mean, the only other 4-stars you got, I guess you got Petra. She's decent. She has the same stats. But she has SOB for her ability. You've got Lear Barda. He's used quite a bit. And he's got 7/6 stats, which is pretty nice. And then he has heal for his ability. So, he's decent. And then what was the other 4-star? Oh yeah, Fomal Hot Legend, of course. He's great. But I do think this card definitely has some potential. And definitely we'll see some action for sure, and especially in daily tournaments. I think this will be a really good daily tournament card. So next we have the other rare of the bunch, La Comtesse, and this card's freaking crazy, man. We'll see here. So, if the ad will load here, there we go. All right. So, beautiful Ielena. Sorry, Ielena. She has. So no semi Evo abilities on this one either, but this is pretty crazy because she basically has Ielena stats, but in a 4-star form. That's crazy. Okay, she's a 4-star, 8/3, just like Ielena was for Nightmare, but she's a 4-star, and with her Equalizer +1 life, she does comparable, makes a comparable life gap to the old Ielena. So basically, if Ielena hit you, as an 8/3, she'd hit you for 3 and she'd gain 3 life, right? So that's a 6 life gap. La Comtesse here, and I mean, with Equalizer, right? You're gonna hit for 3 and you're gonna gain either 2 more life, so a 5 life gap against a 2-star, a 6 life gap just like Ielena, right, against a 3-star, and then for 4 stars and 5 stars you're getting even more life. You're getting an even bigger gap. So that's pretty sweet. This is definitely an upgrade on Ielena, and with the Ghostown bonus here, she's pretty dang tough. I mean, she's a 9/4 4-star, and again, I mean during the day I should say, and this is definitely a day card. At night, she really doesn't gain a whole lot. I don't think you really want to use your 4-star for a -1 DR. You know what I mean? So during the day though, she's definitely tough here. She's a 9/4, which means she's 1 more power than Ielena, right? And minimum you're making a 6 life gap, right? If you fight a 2-star, you're gonna hit for 4 damage and gain 2 life. So even against a 2-star, you're making the same life gap Ielena used to. And then at the top end, against a 5-star, you're making a 9 life gap. Ielena with Fury could make a 10 life gap. So, but if you Fury this one, you're against a 5-star, you're making what? A 6 damage plus 5 life is 11 life gap. So you basically got, it's basically Ielena in a 4-star package with better power, better everything, pretty much. Of course, if you lose your Equalizer +1 life to SOA, then you're not going to do as well, obviously. And Ielena, of course, could get around DR with her stop bonus, her SOB bonus, So there is that, but I would say pretty much on all fronts, this is a better card than Ielena. I like it a lot. And I don't even know if, I'm not sure it may get banned from EFC, so make sure you use it while you can. And lastly, we've got friggin' Edmund, who is the brother of Sigmund, apparently. And he's the common of the bunch today. He's a 2-star, 2/6 with confidence, copy opponent power. So 6 damage. I mean, 6 damage is nothing to sneeze at. But it's a confidence ability. I don't know. This card actually reminds me a lot of. Now I can't even think of his name. He's hold on a second. Nope, can't think of the name. Anyway, he's the 3-star, power equals power, 6 damage. Is it Drax? No, Dax? No. Why can't I hate it when I forget the names, and I do it all the time when I'm on the video, and like when I'm not on the video, like all the names are right on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, so I think for 3 stars, you would probably use that guy over Edmund. You know what I mean? But I mean, Edmund's a cheap alternative, I guess. You know, if you want to try to get that 6 damage in, he's a little riskier though. And it's Darth, duh. Okay, Darth. Yeah, Darth is the 3-star version of Edmund here, and I just think Darth is a little bit better, honestly. What is Darth's power? It's not. I know it's more than 2. So yeah, Edmund's decent. I mean, he'll be a nice little card maybe for daily tournaments, but I think in most cases you just use Darth instead of Edmund, and honestly, people don't use Darth a whole lot anymore. I still see him though in EFC and daily tournaments quite a bit. So yeah, but Edmund's there if you need a 2-star version of Darth. So there you go. Sweet. So those are the 4 new cards, and let's go on over to the website and check out the missions and all that good stuff, shall we? So here we are. And these cards are going for ridiculous amounts. I can't believe how effed up the economy is right now. It's like, I looked at all these cards this morning and they were like 7 mil, 10 mil for new blood cards. You know what I mean? And I mean, obviously, you know, I can't blame people. It is what it is, right? I mean, people are worried there are going to be black market missions on new bloods now, you know, because there have been quite a few. So, you know, so these cards are going for a lot of money. But anyway, let's go to our missions here and check out the missions for these cards. And I don't know who in their right mind would trade a man and MT for 300k crypto. Like, that's crazy. I mean, even if, I don't know, because I mean, what are you going to get in return for that mana, you know, I mean, I guess if you get some DJ cores, maybe, but I mean, like, whoever has a mana and MT probably has, like, most of the cards anyway, so why do you even care at that point, right? Like, why would you trade a mana for 300k crypto? I don't know, it just seems dumb to me, but anyway, what do we got here? Unfinished business. Gain 66 life points with La Comtesse. So, of course, you can gain 5 life at a time if you're facing a 5-star. Otherwise, it's 4, 3, or 2 life at a time. 66 life points. It won't take too long to get that mission out of the way with her, I don't think. The Glibbon can wait for my Taco Bell. Okay. Win 25 rounds with Xinxinxxt. And of course, he's a round winner, you know, at 7 power and cancel opponent power and damage mod, along with his, you know, attack bonus. I think you know, he can definitely win rounds. 25 rounds will take a little while, but you know, so settle in. But that's doable. Confidential files about containment. Win 10 fights by finishing with a KO from Edmund. So it's only 10 fights, and he does deal 6 damage, so, you know, you can probably knock that one out fairly quickly. Again, though, you're going to have to, you know, hit with Edmund, so that's going to require him, having confidence and getting through on a confidence round. So that could take a little while, because people are going to be able to read that pretty easily. And lastly, we have Epic Warlord. Inflict 80 damages with Bulza. And Bulza, of course, he hits for 4, which isn't a ton. So that's going to be, it's going to be 20 rounds with Bulza, basically. But he is an all-stop on some rounds, so that'll help him get through. And, of course, if you happen to get Fury in with him, that'll speed this one along. So there you go. Those are your new blood missions for this week. And now let's head back over to the app and buy ourselves some packs, baby. And of course, and we'll just check the wheel here again, just see where the jackpot is. Alright, well it's up to 2.6. That's something, I guess. But I know you guys don't want to watch me do all my wheel spins here and wait for the jackpot to go up. So I will spare you that. And that's pretty much my game all these days, is just spinning the wheel. And, you know, I do a little EFC to get my wheel spins generally, but that's about it. And make up the rest in free fight mode. So that's why I'm not making a whole lot of exciting videos lately. It is what it is, baby. You know what I mean? This is the game we have now. It's black market and wheel 24/7. That's really all there is anymore. Kind of sad, but it is what it is. Alright, so new bloods, baby. How many? I have 122 creds here. Let's buy one and see how we make out here. Alright, here we go. Boom. Yeah. So we will click off auto reveal here. And oh, we got 2 rares, baby. Sweet. We got 2 rares, an uncommon and 2 commons. So let's see what we get here. First rare, golden bee. Meh. Okay, that was crap. We got a common here, Karima. We already have her, but she's a good card. I like her. Oh baby, we got Xinxinxxt. Okay, so that was last week's Sakrohm. Or no, well it's not a Sakrohm. It's an uppers, right? It's the card that's supposed to be a Sakrohm that's an uppers. So okay, new card there. Sweet. I like it. Not that it's a really great card, I would say, but we got it anyway. Here's Hiruma. We already have Hiruma. So our rares aren't really that amazing today. And we got Squeele, or Squeal, or whatever you want to call him. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I'm really tempted. I'm going to, man. I'm gonna buy another new blood pack today. I just feel like it. I'm feeling it. I'm just feeling the new bloods today. I feel like I'm kind of behind on new bloods. Like I haven't gotten really great ones lately. And so anyway, we only got a single rare here. So let's open our commons. We got Seagar, decent. We got Ganache, and we got friggin' Mutazione. Okay, cool. And now we got our uncommon here. What do we got? Oh baby, Anunnaki. So, but it's still not this week's new bloods, unfortunately. That was last week's new blood as well. And he's the alien that belongs to Paradox instead of Sakrohm. Okay, cool. And lastly, we got a rare, baby. Come on, be a good one. Please be a good one. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, it's Miss Denna. Okay. Well, that's cool, I guess. We didn't have her. And, yeah, there we go. We got friggin' Miss Denna. Alright, that's not bad. We got some new cards to play with, and, all that good stuff. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the show, everybody. Hope you enjoyed Hoppa's Hip Tips. My name, of course, is HipHoppa, and thanks for hanging with me. I hope that was helpful for you. If it was, please like, subscribe, leave a comment on the video, and share the video with your friends, family, guildmates, and loved ones. And come back at least in a couple weeks for another New Blood video, baby. We'll see y'all then. Yeah.